Hey, how are you? If you have used um, a movie like The Matrix, or maybe even some of the older movies, if you've used one to do some awakening, let me know in the comments or do a video and tag me in it. Again, I'm looking to connect with people that aren't just awakening, they are living their lives. And for me, this is part of it. It's talking about it first. I do things kind of raw right now, um, just to let it out. Sometimes we try to clean it up before we even get it out. So, this is my purge. This is my channel. Um, it started off, with me just getting it out, and that's what I'm still doing. So, welcome if you want to listen to my rant. If you're tired of scrolling and want, less than 10 minutes of a blurb, you are in the right place. I do try to throw some nuggets and Easter eggs and gems in there because, um, yeah, that's what I just try to do. I try to bring value because my name is Val, and I like to make things make sense. I like to use words. So, jumping right into where I'm at today, the world has played a number on us, okay? Through words, what come to mind is the biblical scripture about the angels going down to confound the language, stirring things up. And I try to make practical use out of those stories in the Bible or anything else. It has helped me to use the analogy that this is a movie, but I don't believe that that should infer that people do not receive karma and consequences for their action. In a movie setting, the criminal gets paid just like the police officer or whomever. Protagonist, antagonist both get paid money. In real life, that isn't what happens. So, yes, I know there are people that they can change basically the rules to fit their narrative, but I'm suggesting that we do the same, is to start writing down and using one of these, some kind of instrument that documents this is my life, and I no longer have to subscribe to someone else's belief system, their experiences, their limitations of the alphabet, their limitations of, what have you. So that's where I'm living, that's what I'm practicing, and it starts with me with talking it out loud. And like I said, just getting away from the drama of it all. Um, I'm on a dating site right now, Facebook, and again, I have a transparency about me that says I don't even know what we are hiding, if we're hiding this illusion of privacy, or, again, I believe there is a sacredness because all of this is coming from a person that believes in privacy. But when I also realized that even before the internet, we were sending information off to places unknown, and it's only increasing that we have to do a lot of authentication steps on our side as the consumer, but or as the end user. But on this other side, there's this legal jargon that protects them, um, them being the application or what have you, a lot more than I believe we feel protected. So I had to rise above that. I had to rise above my religious beliefs, my spiritual beliefs, even. Um, I do believe in energy. I believe in that's where the truth of things are. So, is there evil energy, or is there a misuse of energy by the person, by the group, by the organization? So, I had to make those distinctions for myself, and I'm here open and available to help others to do the same through consultation. I have not I have attempted to create a calendar and things like that, and I just realized I'm just not that busy, nor do I plan to be. And when it is that time, I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. But for right now, you can email me directly, and we can set up a time and go from there. When that gets to be too much, then like I said, I'll address it. But for right now, my specialty is listening and talking and wanting to fix things, wanting whatever you're doing in your life, wanting it to work. And again, breaking through the barrier of the language ish. So that takes time because language has several fathers, and Indo European or Proto Indo European uh, pathologies, and Latin and Greek, and so it's a stew pot in and of itself, and it's not our mother tongue. We don't have a single language. Some people speak Pig Latin, again, usually not in a way that it used to be done, but that was a big deal for us to have and create our own language to keep people out of our business. Plain and simple. That's how I'm going to focus on that. And we have that right because we don't always know who our friends, who is out for our best good, our highest good. I'm a person that believes in debt freeness, meaning I don't want my bottom line, I want to have more liquid assets than I do debt. And so I look forward to selling off things, simplifying my life, doing more traveling. I would like to be have land in the U.S. as well as travel with a group. And so I met my first group earlier today. Again, there hasn't been a solid connection with the actual group, but what has already transpired, I'm just excited about it after being in hermit mode. And my greatest outlet has been doing voice notes, and I'm not ready to upload them yet, but they will be at some point, just of my journey. And so I'm encouraging you to do the same. Don't make life any more challenging than it already is. And just encouraging you to talk to yourself, talk out loud, and more than anything, push the red button, push the start button. That was 8:13 on the clock. So 8:13 is very special to me, and that is also part of the Fibonacci sequence. So math is important to me, and synchronicities. So I say these things because I have not limited my practices yet. I am an ordained minister of no one denomination. Like I said, I'm across the board. I look at what works for you, and if you have the integrity of self, then I'm willing to work with you. You have the integrity of others, meaning that you respect that at the end of everything, people have sovereignty. If that's a place for us to start a conversation, then again, welcome. But I've done a lot of internal healing when I realized that no matter how right I was in my own world, it was not being fluid and understood by others. So I retreated, I pulled back, and now that I love myself enough to stand my ground, then I return again with just as much as respect, but not just for others, for myself. So that's about my time. Thank you for tuning in. I'll be back to talk about this more. This is me and my self analysis, and hope you enjoyed. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.